Okay, good afternoon, everyone. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the theory of the four humors or the four temperaments. The four bodily humors were part of Shakespearean cosmology, inherited from the ancient Greek philosophers like Aristotle, Hippocrates, and Plato. They believed that the body was seen more or less as a shell containing four different humors or fluids. These fluids are blood, phlegm, black bile, and yellow bile. And the humors affect your whole being, from your health and feelings to your looks and actions. And they also said that the key to good health and being a good person is to keep your humors in balance. However, they believe that the body uh, that everyone has a natural access of one of the humors, which is what makes us all unique and behave differently. Recently, it was discovered that each person has not one but two different humors. The first humor is always going to be predominant, and the second one is going to be there, but it's going to be there like in less quantity. If blood dominates, you will have a sanguine temperament. Yellow bile makes you choleric, black bile makes you melancholic, and phlegm leads you to being phlegmatic. And like I said before, we have two humors, and such combinations could be, for example, choleric phlegmatic. And these people are very capable, organized, and good managers, and also stubborn. And on the other hand, we have the combination phlegmatic choleric. And these people are very patient, they have good relationships with other people, and sometimes they can be passive and cowards. So even though we have the same humors in both combinations, the person is not going to behave in the same way because the humor that appears first always going to be the predominant one. And, um, and these humors were thought to be connected to different organs inside the body, to the four elements of Earth, and even to the movements of the stars in the sky or to the movements of the planets in the sky. So, according to this information, the body substance of the sanguine humor is blood that is produced by the liver. Its element is the air, and the personality of sanguine person is happy, enthusiastic, and optimistic most of the time. And the body substance of the choleric humor is the yellow bile that is produced by the spleen. Its element is fire, and the personality of a choleric person is violent, impulsive, and tendency to get angry. And the body substance of the phlegmatic humor is phlegm that is produced by the lungs. Its element is water, and the personality of the phlegmatic person is cautious, serious, and tendency to be cowards. The body substance of the melancholic humor is black bile that is produced by the gallbladder. Its element is the earth, and the personality of a melancholic person is sentimental, introspective, and tendency to cry a lot. And I remember just like the video we saw in class where there was like a big accident in the street and the sanguine person was like laughing all the time, being enthusiastic and didn't take anything serious. And the phlegmatic person was like analyzing the situation and was very cautious about what he said on camera. And the choleric person wanted to fight everyone. I remember that he was very angry and he just wanted to have his car fixed and he didn't listen to reason and he was fighting everyone on the scene. And finally, the melancholic person was crying the whole time and was like very sentimental and aware of what was happening on the scene. And the four humors are believed that also be connected to the four seasons of the year. The yellow bile with summer, black bile with autumn, phlegm with winter, and blood with spring. Hippocrates and other Greek practitioners argued that the balance of the four humors would be most affected in those particular seasons. And for example, if someone has a fever, they would have been thought that have had too much blood in the body. So the logical cure, therefore, is to bleed the patient. So they use the four humors as a diagnostic tool to look for symptoms. And basically, that's all I have for today. I hope